Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Mushroom Dungeon. So I wasn't really going to make a video on this, but after I made this little setup here, I was like, I should just make a quick little video on this. I figured you guys might find it useful. This is a way to fruit out some blocks if you're in a pinch. So I showed this using a mister in one of my other videos, how to do this sideways tub setup for fruiting oysters. Oysters, as you know, are really demanding of fresh air exchange. So you got to give them a lot of fresh air exchange, but they also like a ton of humidity. So this is actually second flush of some Bratislavian blue blocks on my Renegade mix, the 20% buckwheat hulls, 80% hardwood fuel pellets. I had the GoPro going on it. Show you guys a little time lapse too of these mushrooms developing over the last 24 hours. So as you can see, real simple setup here. It's just one of our 105 quart Sterilite totes sitting on a table. And we have one of our little Beta Zooer visible mist humidifiers going on low. And we're just pumping that humidified air right into the tub just above the mushrooms. In general, you don't want the air blowing directly onto your mushrooms, because even if it's humidified, if you have too much airflow, it can actually still dry your mushrooms out, believe it or not. So I got it just shooting right over the top. And the reason I did that is because my fruiting chamber is over there, needed a good cleaning, so I cleaned it. And in the meantime, these oyster blocks started popping a bunch of pins. So I had to go with the setup to give them some fresh air exchange, also a lot of humidity. So if you're not around all day, I'm working all day, then this little humidifier setup works great. You can see these mushrooms are developing really nicely, starting to open up, fan out. Here's another example, guys, of a block in the same setup. Again, this is just a single king oyster Pleurotus syringae block. Again, it's important to learn how to read your mushrooms. So if you start to see cracking on your caps, like you see on this one right here, you can see a little cracking as that cap's expanding. That means you're a little on the dry side. It's not going to stop them from growing, but that might mean that you just need to bump up your humidity a little bit, give them some supplemental misting. But again, that is an effect of how much air movement you have in your room, in your ambient environment as well. So you just have to kind of monitor that and be able to read your mushrooms. All right, so I'm going to cut it off there, guys. Hopefully you find this useful. Again, sooner or later, you're going to find that your fruiting chamber is busy being cleaned, whatever. Or maybe you just have a single block or two to fruit and you don't want to bother firing up your big humidity chamber. So I just want to give you guys alternatives on how to still get some really nice mushrooms not using your main fruiting chamber. So as always, guys, if you find the video useful, please give it a thumbs up. That does really help me out. Hit me up in comments, let me know what you think. Don't forget to check out our affiliate companies. There'll be links in the description, and I will catch you next video.